Hi, last lab. Today's lab is on multiple test media, which means you have one tube of media and just by inoculating it, you can do a bunch of tests at the same time. So the first one is called the IMVIC test. That's this one here. It consists of 5 different tubes. You're going to be adding your bacteria, whichever you want, like let's say E. coli. All you're going to do today is add E. coli to each of the tubes, and then next week you're going to do the testing. So the letters IMVIC, I-M-V-C-C, IMVIC, those are the initials for the tests that you're going to do next time. So today you're just inoculating. Next week, the tube that has an I on it, you're going to do an indole test. The M tube, methyl red. The V tube, Voges-Proskauer. And there's 2 citrate tests, there's 2 C's. One is called Koser citrate and one is Simmons citrate. So there's 5 tubes total. What you're going to do next week is you're going to take your tubes, you're going to line them up in your rack, and you're going to spell IMVIC. Then you're going to go down the line. We have little bottles of reagents. You're going to add 5 drops to each tube. I'll give you the list of reagents on the PowerPoint. But you're going to add them, and here's an example. Let's say your bacteria was E. coli. You line them up to spell IMVIC, then you're going to go down each tube, you're going to add the test ingredient. After you look at them, and you just see, is it a positive, is it a negative? So E. coli, positive I, positive M, negative V, negative C. So any microbiologist could look at that pattern and just tell you right on the spot it's E. coli. So the IMVIC pattern is the biochemical fingerprint of bacteria. No 2 bacteria have the same pluses and minuses. And based on those, you can tell, you can actually name your bacteria. So that will be really helpful for E. coli and his cousins. Then the next one we're doing, it's called TSIA, triple sugar iron agar. It's this one here. It's the color of iced tea, it's a slant. What you're going to do with this, you're going to inoculate this a little different. It's not your normal slant. When you inoculate it, you're going to poke all the way to the bottom first, and then as you come out, then streak it. And so just by poking to the bottom and streaking on the slant, you've just started 4 tests going. So those 4 tests, I'll show you again next week. But this has 4 different tests going just by poking the tube. The last one is called SIM. It's this little guy here. SIM, it's normally used as motility media. So which bacteria have motility? Right, the ones with flagellas. So if your bacteria has a flagella, this is the tube for you. So all we're going to do is poke about halfway down and straight up again. Next week, so there's 3 tests in this one. You're testing for sulfur, indole, which is the same as that indole, and motility. So next week, we'll show you an SIM tube that has bacteria growing in it. Okay.